We are about to do a short little experiment, and I'm not going to tell you much about the purpose of this in the beginning. All you need to do for this is just to have something in your experience that is bothering you, something you don't like, something you would rather currently not have in your experience. That shouldn't be too difficult, because we usually always have something that is kind of bothering us, or maybe even is bothering us a lot. So it could, for example, be an uncomfortable sensation somewhere in your body, what feels like a tight, contracted energy. So what we are about to do is for 2 minutes to simply allow that sensation to be there, to do whatever it wants to. We won't try to manipulate or change it in any way. We are just going to be open and let that sensation do its thing. Whatever it wants to do, however it wants to appear, we are just going to allow it. And 2 minutes is a short time. Surely, no matter how uncomfortable that sensation seems to be, or that thought is that seems to be bothering you, you can just allow it to be there for 2 minutes, right? So here we go. 2 minutes of just being open, spacious, and not interfering with that part of your experience. Okay, good. Here we are again. That was simple enough. Now, what just happened? Is that part of our experience which was bothering us 2 minutes ago still here right now? And if it is here, is it here in the same way it was here 2 minutes ago? Chances are that this troubling sensation has simply gone and vanished. And if it isn't gone completely, then at the very least you can say this with certainty. it has changed. It has released itself to a certain extent. And this is the amazing insight. No matter what occurs in our field of experience, everything is releasing itself naturally. Everything is liberating itself all on its own. And this might seem like a very basic, simple insight. Something we seemingly always know anyway. We know that things change. So how is that so special? Well, even though you might know it in some intellectual level, in our moment-to-moment experience, we are constantly reconstructing the idea that something in our experience is not right, that something is bothering us, and we therefore need to change it. We need to engage with that sensation somehow in order to unburden ourselves. And what we can do to achieve that is of course quite varied. You can drink alcohol or take drugs, or try to meditate it away, dissolve it this way, be mindful of it. But the fascinating thing is that we don't need to do anything for whatever is bothering us to simply liberate itself. It's happening anyway. This is just the natural course of all phenomena. And even though it's simple, we tend to overlook it. We don't appreciate the fact that freedom is not something we have to create. It's the natural state. And there is something else as well about this short little experiment, which is equally, if not more profound. And that is that we didn't need to wait for the full 2 minutes in order to experience relief from that troubling sensation. Because what happens as soon as we give that sensation space, as soon as we allow it to be there? Well, what happens is quite simple. Our resistance to it drops away, and even if it stays there in the exact same condition, with the exact same energetic charge or discomfort, that all of a sudden is not a problem anymore. It's just allowed to be there. A sensation is happening. So what? We are complete, regardless of whether that sensation is occurring or not. We don't even need to wait for it to dissolve in order to be free of it. We are free anyway. Of course, as we saw, inevitably it will dissolve because we are no longer fixating on it, but nothing even depends on it dissolving. It's just the way things already are. So simply relax and rest easy in the completeness and freedom that is already here.